Hey everybody, so in this video I'm going to show you how to prove that the derivative of sine of x is equal to cosine of x. So this is a proof video, so we're just going to begin by using the limit definition right there. So we're just going to begin by plugging in sine of x as f of x right here, so it's going to be sine of x plus delta x minus sine of x over delta x. And now right here, we're going to begin simplifying. So this gives you a hint that sine of x plus delta x gives you a hint that we're using the sum and difference formulas of in trigonometry. So that's basically like sine of a plus b. And we're going to simplify even more. So what we get out of this is the sum formula of sine, which is sine of x times the cosine of delta x plus the cosine of x times the cosine of, times the sine of delta x, and all over delta x. Okay, so, and then we can't forget about the negative sine x right here. So now we could simplify more. So we're going to bring this minus sine x all the way to this side. And that way we could start simplifying more. So we would get sine of x times the cosine of delta x minus sine of x, then plus the cosine of x times sine of delta x. Remember, all over delta x, all over delta x. Okay, so now if we factor out the sine of x, we can get sine of x, and then if we factor out the sine of x, we get cosine delta x minus 1 over delta x. Then right here, just keep it the way it is, plus cosine of sine of delta x, cosine x, sine delta x, over delta x. Okay, so now if you see this is equal to 0, and then right here this sine of delta x over delta x is equal to 1. So if we simplify further, we get sine of x times 0, which is 0, and then plus cosine of x times 1, which is cosine of x. So 0 plus cosine of x is cosine of x, and there you have it. That shows you the proof that the derivative of sine of x with respect to x is equal to cosine of x. So you can go ahead and screenshot this, take a look at this, pause the video, and rework it on your own for better practice.